Hey guys, Darren Guitar Freak speaking here, and I just got done seeing Paranormal Activity 2, which I saw last weekend, and I thought I might do a review on it and give my thoughts and everything. So yeah, I guess I want to start out with saying that I guess the sequels are coming back. Sequels are coming back, literally. It seemed to me like they kind of laid off sequels for a while, but for like the past 1 or 2 years we've had sequels, quite a few of them actually, including the some theatrical sequels like The Final Destination, Fast and Furious, and Halloween 2. And this year we've had some direct-to-video sequels coming, quite a few of them actually, with including movies like Lost Boys: The Thirst, Mirrors 2, and 30 Days of Night, Dark Days. So I figured I'd give my review on Paranormal Activity 2. I do have a review of the first Paranormal Activity I made last year. If you want to watch that, you can. It's on my page. But anyways, apparently, as far as I know, when I saw the trailer for this movie, I actually was pretty surprised. I was really surprised that they made a sequel to this, and figured how would they make a sequel to this. But when I saw this, I understood what they were trying to do or say, or you know what I mean. But anyway, Paranormal Activity 2 is a prequel/sequel, meaning that it's basically like throughout most of the movie it takes place before the events of the first one, and then towards the end is when you start to get you see what happens before during the events of the first one, and then at the very end you get to acknowledge what happens after the first one. So I thought that was a pretty well done thing, a good idea for a sequel anyway. And there's been a sequel like that called Vacancy 2, where it says it's a sequel, but it's actually a prequel. So that kind of always struck my mind when they did that. But anyway, well, let's see. I actually thought this was pretty good. Anyway, we had, this kind of stuff would go on and on and on, and eventually, as far as I know, people demanded it in regular theaters right when it got its theatrical release, right before it got its theatrical release, So, in the first Paranormal Activity movie, it was basically like you'd have to, it was in big theaters for midnight gigs only, and then people demanded it, and it finally went in regular theaters. But this one, Paranormal Activity 2, went in theaters right when it's got its theatrical run. So I was pretty surprised in that. One thing that I did like about it was that they actually used more than one camera in this one instead of the first one where they kind of used one camera. This one they used about 6 of them, I think. And there was like 2 outside, and then there was 2 outside, and then there was 4 in the house. Well, when they kept showing each night, I actually thought that the cameras inside the house were a lot more effective and creepier than the cameras outside. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say about Paranormal Activity 2. Not going to give the story away or anything, because if you haven't seen it, just see it yourself. That's all I got to say for this review, guys. Thanks everyone for watching, and catch with you soon. Bye bye.